Hey guys, it's Kevin, and this is going to be another classic movie review, and this movie I'm going to be reviewing, I really wasn't planning on watching this movie this year, but I watched it specifically because it's leaving Netflix, and it was deemed a classic by Netflix, so I decided I'd watch it, and that is the 1984 adventure romantic comedy, Romancing the Stone. Now, I knew pretty much nothing about this movie going into it. I knew the cast, I saw the poster, I thought, okay, this looks kind of awesome. I read some of the plot, I thought it looked pretty awesome, I decided I'd watch the movie. And I don't have too much to say about this movie. I'm going to say that right now. I don't really have too much to say about it because this is just a fun movie. I thought this was a fun movie. It's a movie that I think you can have a good time with. If you just want to watch like a fun movie, I really recommend this movie. It's nothing amazing, but it was really fun. I had a really fun time watching it. And let's basically get to the plot of Romancing Stone. Pretty simple overall, but I actually really like the plot. We focus on this woman, Joan Wilder, played by Kathleen Turner. She is this romantic novelist who is in New York, and she's very lonely because of the men. She really just wants a really, she's kind of sick of love and everything. She wants a really independent man, like in the ones in her, like, romantic novels who are heroes and, like, save the women and things like that. And she goes to meet her editor, and they go to this bar where the editor laments that, she can't find a good, that she can't find a good man since she's holding out for someone like the dashing hero in her books, basically. And she one day gets this, basically this man breaks into her apartment, and she returns to find her apartment, completely ransacked and everything. She gets a call from her widowed sister, Elaine, who, she has just recently become widowed, and she actually has been kidnapped in Colombia by two antique smugglers, Ira and Ralph, and basically Elaine informs Joan that the letter contains a treasure map, and the map is to be, basically the map is like a treasure map, basically. So, and this, the map is actually from her, husband and everything. So basically, she's planning on flying to Colombia, but unfortunately, the colonel ends up putting her on the wrong bus, and she actually ends up with Michael Douglas, which the bus actually crashes, and she ends up getting saved by Michael Douglas's character, Jack Colton, and basically they make a plan to find her sister, and at first these two, like, hate each other, but they're gonna get together, and that's basically the plot of Romancing the Stone. So, it's pretty simple overall. It's nothing too, like, crazy or anything. It's a really fun plot, I have to say. That's what this is. It's a fun movie. It's from the 80s. It is pretty cheesy, but let's get to the acting because I think the acting here is really good. Something I definitely enjoy is that the acting here is actually really good. The acting here could have been terrible, honestly. Because of how cheesy the movie and things like that, the acting could have been really bad, but let's talk about Kathleen Turner first. She does a great job in her role. I really liked her character. She really wants just a really committed man, someone who's going to stay committed to her, someone who's not going to leave her, and she really just wants someone like in her books, and I really thought that was interesting about her character. Kind of a character that I think we should see more of nowadays. I really liked her character a lot. She did a really great job in her role. She also had some really great comedic timing. Definitely, she was very funny. And Michael Douglas as Jack T. Colton also had great comedic timing, and I love that he's like this big adventure hero, but she really does not like him, actually, which I find kind of funny, and they clash a lot, and their clashing was really funny, and the romance between them, though, that they do eventually develop, it's coming the second they meet, because it's one of those kind of movies, plus the movie's called Romancing the Stone, like, it's pretty obvious they're gonna get together, but it's really cute overall, and I thought they both did a really good job. They had some good chemistry, and I thought overall they were both really, really good. However, the two stars of this movie, in my opinion, the two guys I thought stole the show, were Danny DeVito and Zach Norman as Ralph and Ira. They were so funny in this movie as these two con men who, the whole movie, they're trying to, find Joan and everything, and they've kidnapped her sister. They were just really funny in the movie. I thought they both were really great, and they both had some really funny moments, definitely. They were both really funny. The directing by Robert Zemeckis, it's Robert Zemeckis. It's great. Do you really have nothing else to say? It's Robert Zemeckis. It's obviously great. You expect it to be great, and it is. It's great. The writing here, something I definitely enjoy about this movie. Probably the best thing about this movie is the screenplay, because the screenplay is really funny and witty and actually kind of self-aware, because the movie does make fun of a lot of things, like with Jack's character. I thought it was really good they did that, and I thought overall that was a lot of fun, definitely. I thought the writing was really funny at points, and definitely it keeps you invested. It's never boring. I'm going to say that. This movie's never boring, and that's great that it was never boring. The score was really good. Cinematography actually was really good and still holds up today. At times, the cinematography had like some Indiana Jones vibes, which was really cool. Some Steven Spielberg vibes, definitely. And I thought that was really cool the way they did that. I thought that was definitely pretty awesome. The editing was really good. This movie goes by like that. It's really quick. It's nothing too long, which I thought was good overall. And I guess the last thing I'll talk about is the action scenes, which there aren't too many of them, but when they're in there, they are fucking awesome, and I thought they were really awesome action scenes that definitely paid off very well. Definitely thought that, you know, they were definitely really, really awesome. I definitely enjoyed the action scenes overall. And also the ending of the movie, I thought was kind of, you know, the movie is very cliched, and that's, as for flaws in the movie is cliched and predictable, but it doesn't really matter because it's one of those movies where just, like, you watch it, you have a good time in the moment, and that's really all it is. But that's really all I have to say. I know this was a really short review. I know this review was only like 6 minutes, but that's really all I have to say about Romancing the Stone. I don't really have too much else to say about it. I thought it was a good movie overall. It held my interest. I'm happy that I watched it. I thought it was fun. I recommend that you guys watch it. It is a fun movie. It's on Netflix if you want to see it. It's leaving May 1st, this Friday, so this is your only other chance to watch it is this Friday, but definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a really fun movie. But that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was, as I said, a really short review. I just don't have too much to say about this movie. Just watch this movie. You'll have a good time with it, and you'll enjoy it. So that's basically my review. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be my review for tonight's episode of Outlander. So I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye.